Hi folks, Sean McCormick here, and we're going to look at the process of sorting images to use with my web plugins, my web site plugins. As you know, Lightroom can only work from one collection or one folder when creating web galleries. So basically what I've done is I have a set here of stuff with a couple of, this is a collection set called LRB Portfolio 2, and I have 3 different collections in it. Now obviously, you know, if I click on this on the collection set, I can make a website from it, but it has the problem that it's not sortable. Let's see, if I drag an image here, I don't get a black line to indicate that it can sort. This is because you can only actually do user sort inside a collection, not inside a collection set. So what I've done is I've created these things and I've dragged a few bits and pieces into them. So we can see that we have like our collection set here, or our collection rather, and stuff is in order. I just used, what I did was I actually right clicked on this. I set it as a target collection. Then I went through my folders basically, and then I pressed B on any image that I wanted. Then I went on to the next collection, and then the final collection. It's just a very quick way of getting stuff into it. But however, this is only for organization and to give me a rough idea how many images are in the galleries for when I go to create my final collection, which will be for the website. So I'm going to do that now. It's very simple. I'm just going to shift collect on all of these, right, and all of the images that are there appear. So I go select all, which is Command or Control A, and then I go up to Library, and I go up to New Collection, and I want to put it inside my LRB portfolio. So down here, and I click Create, and then we've got a new collection created. I just call Collection here because I didn't enter a name. That's okay. I have 59 images, and I know that I have 18, 21, and 20. These are obviously now in a different order, so I'm going to press T, and I can see that they're by capture time. Now if I click by user order, there is no user order on it as such yet, but as soon as we were to drag an image, it would become user order anyway. So I'm going to have the people collection first. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start off by making selections. So I'm going to shift across there, and then I'm going to go Command or Control on a PC to select the individual images, just so they're all together. Fortunately, most of them seem to be reasonably together, and I've one there. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to drag them. Oops. Redo. Such is the joy of live recording. Just going to collect them all together. And drag them back to the beginning. So that's all the people images. So I'm just going to drag them here. You can see the thick black line. So they're dragged, and we can see that we've got 21, which corresponds with the people. That's good. The next thing is I want to have the bits and pieces at the end, which includes architectural images. So that's nearly all of them there. And then I need to command click on one or two others, and the architectural ones as well were part of it. So, and the shells also. So I'm going to drag these to the end. Okay, and there was 20 in the places, and so from 21 to 41, so that would be 20, and then the other ones. So we seem to be in order. Now, of course, I'm not going to go and individually sort these into an actual order that I want to appear in, but you can. Let's say if you were in a position where you said, no, I want the card to be first, you would just literally drag them out. You say, oh, I think I want the black and whites to be all at the end, or something like that. You can do that. That's just up to yourself in how you actually want to order them. But I'm just showing you how to get the basics together. So now that we've done that, we're in web, or we go to web rather. Click web. So now we're in web, and I have LRB Portfolio 2.4 selected from the engine panel. So we can see our images are down here in the bottom, and we can see that it says we have used selected photos with one image selected. So I click on gallery 1, you can see that it's given out to us saying that we need more images. So I click home, and I go select all film strip photos, which is the 59 we're using. The other thing is, of course, that the default number of images in the gallery is 20, so I need to go and change that. So I need to go down here and change this. For gallery 1, I know that are my people images, I have 21 images. You can see here that I've got 21 images for my people. Gallery 2, which is places, is 20, so that's okay, I don't need to change that. And gallery 3 is 18 images. So that's the numbers all sorted out there. So I click the gallery 1, I can see that's my last image as expected. Click the gallery 2. And that's all my places images. And then my bits images are there. So you can see that's how you just get the galleries ready to go. And after that, it's up to you, to do things like change the names and things like that. So for example, with this, I'll just show you, I could go gallery 1 and I could go people. And I could actually change the name of this if I wanted, so that like when it shows up, it'll be people.html. And that's the name of the file that will export, will be people.html. Gallery 2 was places. And I can also again change this here so that this becomes places. And what I can do is come here to the final one, which is 3. So this is bits. I'm just going to go to bits. And again, I'm going to change the name of the HTML file to be the same, just for convenience, so that if somebody looks at it and they click on it, it just says bits rather than gallery 3. It makes it a bit less generic looking. Okay, so that's done. So we can see that the names have all changed. So people, places, and bits show up. I'm going to go back to the home page, and I'm very quickly just going to show you an idea with the home page for a different type of home page, which is the gallery index. Right, now initially this just shows 3 images of image 1. Now people say, well, how come it's only showing one image? Well, because of the fact that default is that when you come in, you have selected photos, only one image selected, you start to get all sorts of errors otherwise. So this is just a convenient way to avoid that. So what I'm going to do is, to decide what images are going to go here, I'm going to press G to go back to the grid again. And I say, well, I would like to use wider images because I've only 3, so I'm going to select wide images. So I'm going to do is I'm going to use this one here, which is 17. I want to use a wide image for places as well. So I'm going to use this one here, which is 27. And for bits, I want to use a wide one as well. So I'm going to use the car, which is 53. So 17, 27, and 53. So I'll go back to web. I'm going to go down to my galleries. I'm going to type in 17 and type in 27. I'm going to type in 53. And then I actually want to make them larger, so I'm going to come down here into, it's either appearance or output sections. I think it's appearance. Yes, appearance. And I'm going to change these to be 300 pixels wide, just to give me a wider image view, basically. And the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to set the body images to be 1000 pixels. So I have a width. Okay, so that's a very basic look at setting up a gallery index homepage and sorting your images with LRB Portfolio.